Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about something I hope isn't in GTA 6. So, as you can see in this video, not this video, as you can see in GTA Online, the payouts have been changed. It's pretty obvious. If you do something the first time that week, it'll be a lot of money. If you do it another time, it's not likely to be much money. Now, if... What I mean by that is, the call center heist is 1 to 2 million per week. And then it goes down to 300,000, about 350,000, which is ass. I pray to God this is not how GTA 6 will be. I don't want heists to be as absurd as they are in this game, where it's like, oh, you get paid a lot of fucking money from doing one heist. Like, oh, you get paid 3 million or 2 million for doing one heist. Like, make the heists pay decent, but be actually difficult. Like the fucking original heists. They are difficult, especially with other players. I mean, if you were to do a solo, it'd be fucking piss easy. But, you know, I'm not saying do it with other players, because please, dear fucking God, Rockstar, don't make us do it with other players unless you actually make it so that the... Well, what I think they first need to do is make the game so you need skill before releasing heists. And I think the heists need to have skill, and I think to get anywhere in the game, you need to have skill, so you can find players who are on your skill level and not noobs joining your level. It should also be a set level before you can join heists. Like, for instance, maybe level 50, depending on what the max level is. If the max level is 100... Okay, maybe the max level that you can join heists is 10, but, you know, it really just depends. If it's level 1000, I think level 50 is a fair amount. You are oh, you prick. You are 5% of the way there, which... perfectly fine, you're a fifth of the way there. No, you're...
Ray then uses the data to make a key card, and hey, everyone's happy. Well, except Ray. Ray's never
I don't know what it is. I'm not great with, fifths and... or people, I don't know, all those really quarters. Thirds as well, I know them. Mostly in percentages, but... yeah, I'm sure... yeah, mostly in percentages, actually. Quarters is the easiest one for me to do, and halves. That's about all, but yeah. Basically, point is, I don't want them to make it so that it goes down. If they are going to make it so it lowers the pay, at least make it fair down, like 200,000. If the heists are like 800k, which I personally think is fine if the economy is sustainable or stable like that, or if heists are realistic, like 300k, and the economy is worth that, then I think it's fine. My issue is when it comes down to early heists being better than late game heists. I think the late game heist should pay well, but I also think that the early game heist should pay lower, but not be a complete and utter grind constantly. So, like, you have 300,000, that allows you to buy a new business, maybe a new car, and shit like that. And then, like, you know, keep the same amount of pay, 300,000, as real-life bank heists only pay about 500,000 to $1 million per heist. They don't carry millions and millions of dollars. That is completely Hollywood. That is simply not how heists are. If you rob a drug lord's island, that's where it starts to get... I forgot you can't turn the lights off. One moment. There we go. Now robbing a drug lord's island, that's where it starts to get really good paying. Because you're robbing a fucking island full of cocaine and different sorts of valuables, which aren't money. Money is money. Dirty money, you can then give to someone to get clean money for the exact same amount of money. Maybe a little bit less. The whole point of robbing a bank is you don't keep that money. You give it to someone else who will give you money back. They launder that money, and ta-da, or you launder that money. You never want to keep heist money. Well, actually, no, that's completely not a lie. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking of something else. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something else. there's something that you don't keep money with, and I can't remember what it is. It's not. Well, actually, no. You can actually swap out banknotes for it. You don't generally want to keep it, but you can if you will. The best thing you can do with stolen banknotes is put them into a.
Head to that location.
I keep clicking the wrong one. Is put them into an offshore account. Then the police can't track the serial numbers for legal reasons. Don't rob a bank. Don't rob a bank, obviously. But that is the best thing to do in that case. Just put it into an offshore account so the police can't track the serial number, and then have the money, or just put the money into assets, one of the two, doesn't really matter. And money laundering isn't putting it into a laundry machine, it's literally you have a business and you... The best thing for laundered money is keep it cash in hand, or keep it in hand for a set period of time, and then slowly deposit into the bank. Preferably offshore accounts, illegal ones, obviously not illegal ones. If you have illegal ones, then you're most likely going to get fucked. If you have illegal ones, they can't track the serial numbers they can't track the serial numbers, and you have plenty of money. Not the point, though. Now we're getting into illegal territory. I think I can talk about that sort of stuff on YouTube, since I'm not promoting it, I'm just saying how it works, how bank robberies actually work if you're a smart thief. YouTube, please don't take down this video. I'm just explaining how things work. I'm not encouraging it. But yeah, basically, that's how actual bank heists work. You don't get paid, done, done, done. No, it takes time for you to get paid, and you're not going to get paid instantly. You also don't show your face. I think there should be a thing in GTA 6. You have to wear a mask if you want to. During heists, there will be, like, you can't enter a bank without a mask on. I think it should be like the original heists, where every single time your character puts on a mask when they're robbing a bank. So in the Felicia job and the Pacific Standards, you put on a mask without your control, which I think is a good idea. It shouldn't be an option. Even if it is an option, I think it should be a lot harder to escape the cops, and you should have to wait several times or several days before you can show your face near police. Or maybe you would have police called on you. I don't like the fact you could run around and commit mass fucking robberies without a mask on in this game. I find that a bit goofy. I think it should be something where your character put on the mask at the start and you get to choose your mask. Another mask that they need to bring back, by the way, is the Burning Skull mask, the blue Burning Skull mask. I fucking love that. It is the most badass mask in the entire game. That will be a subject for another video I'm releasing later, though. However, yes, basically, I hope heists are good, and I hope they're not bullshit in GTA 6, as they are quite bullshit-like in this game. So yeah, the game, in my opinion, it needs to be fun, but also realistic in some senses, like the payout. I want the payout to be logical, but I also want it to be fair, and not lower 16,000 bajillion times after your first fucking go. Because it no longer is a fun game at that point, it's a chore. Like, it's already known that GTA 5 is basically a second job at this point, with how much you have to put time into it to get fucking anything. Unless, of course, you've played the game for more than, like, 5,000 hours, and you know every nook and cranny of how to speedrun every fucking thing. I've played the game personally for about 4,500 hours, which sort of explains why I know how to speedrun shit. I mean, the fucking laser room still pisses me off in this fight, and that's why I screw up afterwards. Because after I've done it once, I just get fed up with restarting, so I just end up fucking up a lot more. Ignore that I'm going around killing everyone, I'm focused on talking, so I lose track of what the fuck I'm doing. But yeah, basically, I hope the payout doesn't shift. I want the payout to stay the same, and if it pays like $1 million a week, okay, I get that, lower it to something like 800k, but don't lower it an absurd amount to the point where it's not even worth it. Because if you actually look at the McLaren C1, yeah, the McLaren C1, it costs, I'm going to die, holy shit, it costs about, roughly, I think it's something like $3 or $5 million, which, you know, doing one heist for 800,000, I think you can see how many heists that's going to take if you replay it, and if it has, I personally think it should be an hour cooldown on heists, so you can't spam fuck it, and in the meantime, you can do other things while you wait for the cooldown that pay decent, so everything pays a decent amount, and they aren't absurdly long to do, and the longer it takes to set up, the more money you'll get. and it has a long-ass cooldown to encourage people to do other things while playing. And maybe when it's like summer holidays, they could extend that time limit. I know it's a stupid fucking thing to have extended the cooldowns in special weeks or in special times, but that's how they could compromise. That is my personal compromise for it. You don't like people doing things repeatedly, then fucking make the cooldowns absurd on special times when people can't play as much. Like, for instance, people have work, school, and other shit to do. They just have things to do in real life. Now, me personally, I don't have learning anymore, and, well, I'll be getting a... Oh, fuck, I haven't lost the cops. I will be getting a job soon, just not yet. So yeah, I'm going to get f***ed by these pigs. But yeah, so it's like, until then, I have all the time in the world. Not everybody does. Okay, there we go, lost. Not everybody does. So, Rockstar need to, take in mind, not everybody has the time that me and YouTubers do. Other YouTubers like TGG, well, he does have a girlfriend, but he has a lot of time straight or to play games in the meantime. So you have his girlfriend, I think her name is Bella. Anyway, not the point. You have his girlfriend, you have Dark Viper's girlfriend, Itiana. You have Lightman Dan, don't think he has a girlfriend. So on. They have all the time in the world to play games, well, most of the time in the world to play games. They have, say, 3 hours a day. I think Dark Viper actually streams for 3 hours a day. Then you have Gilly Master, streams for 6 hours a day in the middle of the fucking night. That's their job. So it's like, they can play games these amount of times. A lot of people can't. I need to call Raph. I keep forgetting that's not one of those missions that just ends. But yeah.
Now, I don't want to play favorites, but I think that Blake
Rabbit?
is the best of the bunch.
Bunny Rabbit?
Really do.
Oh well. Yeah, basically. Don't ruin the payouts. Don't make GT6 ass. It was revealed today, so... Well, not revealed, it's been revealed for about fucking 3 years. Yeah, the trailer was released in 2023. 3 years. 2 years and 8 months. Like, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, 8 months. 2 years and 8 months. To be exact. But yeah, so, basically, what I'm hoping is the game doesn't suck ass and Rockstar don't fuck it up again, considering they keep fucking things up in this game and making things ass. I need to get the blood off of me. Jesus, I'm covered in blood. I really have to refrain from saying something. Because it's a joke that, well, I technically could say it on YouTube. Fuck it, blood bukkake. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I just hope that this game, or I just hope GTA 6 doesn't fucking take the same route as this game, because, I want the game to be fun, I want to play the free mode, and I don't want to be grinding constantly. With this game, I've gotten bored. I want to be able to do shit in free mode, but also enjoy free mode and not be turned off from doing shit in free mode, like robbing a train every once in a while when it comes through, robbing warehouses in free mode, robbing banks in free mode, stores in free mode, cars in free mode. I want to be able to rob these things and sell them. They also need to not do the fucking thing where you only get 500 grand for your vehicles, because now there's no point in doing there's no point in selling the vehicles after you, win one off of the wheel, or win one, or, claim one from the salvage yard, because you end up spending more money on re-upgrading it than you do selling the other one. It's like, that's the whole point. You got 60% for your car back, and 100% for your upgrades. Which means you would get money, you would get 60% of the original payback. You wouldn't get 100%, but you get 60%, which makes sense. Now it's 500k, and then it goes down to, I believe it's 50%, then something like 10%, then 5%, then 2%, or some shit like that. It's not fucking worth it. Yeah, I can sell it. But yeah, I just hope... I am concerned, deeply concerned for GTA 6, and... I just pray Rockstar doesn't fuck it up somehow. They probably will. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna want to jump off a cliff. catch you next time. Piece of piss, like how R. Kelly sheets smell. And Ubisoft, I'm gonna keep saying this until you fucking fix it. Fix Sam Bonnie's goddamn face model, and just, like, port her old model over. To be fair, the modesty thing isn't the biggest issue with me. I mean, it's a bit, considering she's a fucking pirate and it's in the middle of Nassau. But, you know... Ow, my spinal fluid! And, you know, it's kind of fucking dumb that they made her modest for a pirate, but not my biggest issue. It's mostly her face. Fix her fucking face. Even without it, she looks... Yeah, I think I've already made a video on this. I might not have. I'll have to make a video on that. If I haven't already, I'll have a look. Hope you all enjoy. Catch you next time. Piss.